Hey, happy birthday to America. Let's get it. It's the Sports Nuts.
The Sportz Nutz are back.
You are now listening to the Sportz Nutz.
Yes, happy birthday, America. Officially, a 250th birthday is tomorrow, but we have a jam-packed episode lined up for you. As you see, we're not alone. We have a lot of guests lined up, but we are so thankful that you all are taking time out of your evening to tune in and watch us for a little bit. So we really do appreciate it. Hey, special shout out though to our sponsor. If you live on the island of Hawaii, more specifically on the island of Oahu, and you are needing someone to cater for a family outing or anything else, send me a message, Brandon Keeler on radio@gmail.com. I'll get you in touch with our good friend Bobby at Kalama's Cuisine, that is on the island of Hawaii. Special shout out also to all that are tuning in live on 95.5 KFCE, TigerNation.live, and the other 9 radio stations we air on, plus the 55 countries we air in internationally. Thank you guys seriously so much. It really does mean the world to us. But Matt, man, it is so good to see you. Happy early 4th. Do you have anything fun lined up for you guys tomorrow?
With it being 96 degrees, man, absolutely not. We're not gonna partake in that, man. It's a little too hot outside, man. So we'll look at the fireworks in the sky from the comforts of our backyard, man. So that's kind of what the plan is.
Amen to that one. Yeah. So if you live on the East Coast, well, literally, if you live in the entire U.S. And even internationally, I feel bad for the people who are having to be out there all day. It's 102 degrees today here in the upstate of South Carolina, and I think they said tomorrow the heat index is going to be like 102.
Yeah, 102.
Yes.
Seriously.
Brian, Brian Atkins can attest to that too. So it's hot as hot can be.
It's like
here.
Satan's breath out there.
Yeah,
that's putting it mildly. 102 is crazy.
Yeah. It's stupid hot. Stupid hot. But yes, as you guys see, this is the best guest of our show. Now, we'll do a couple more of these, of course, but we want to honor all the amazing guests who have come on our show. They're going to tell us a little bit about their journey and like what's been going on with them. So my man sitting right below me, his name is Tony, but he goes by 7. Tony, man, it is so good to see you, brother. I know that we haven't talked much since the unfortunate health scare happened, but how is everything progressing on your side, and how is the family doing, sir?
Everybody's doing really good. Things are starting to get back to normal around my house, aside from the fact that I have a teenager home on summer vacation. And I'm resisting the urge to invest in Gorilla Tape, but that's my daily life now.
Amen to that one. Yes. In case you guys didn't know this,
I feel your pain, Tony. I feel your pain.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't know this, Tony actually got his ears lowered. And you know what's so funny? I mentioned this to Matt, to our guy Cole, and I was like, Cole, did you get your ears lowered? And he goes, what does that mean, get your ears lowered? I'm like, that's a Southern term. Did you get your hair cut? So he was like, oh, no, I didn't know. Never heard that saying. I'm like, yeah, you guys definitely are from the North. But, man, Tony, it is so good to see you. I know you have to work tonight, but let everybody know what has been going on in the world of Tony and how everything's been going since you've become a regular on our show.
Podcast Name Deferred, my baseball show, continues to get better. And actually, I want to give a big thank you to you for that, because you've actually really taught me a lot. And I've really adjusted how I run my show, and the people that support me are appreciative of that fact. And things are a lot more organized. I say a lot less swear words than I used to. And that's taken some adjustment, because I consider them to be like punctuation marks to my sentences, because you can't do that when you're speaking. You can't just go period. That's why you just add the extra enhancers, as I like to call them. But I've adjusted, because I want to be on radio one day, and trying to just keep myself in that mindset, so when the opportunity arises, I can do it, has been great. But I'm also working on, outside of my baseball podcast, I'm kind of in a pre-production mode, I guess you could say, right now, for a mental health and parenting and trauma podcast called First Generation Dad. I used to do it, and it kind of set by the wayside because I had to prioritize my own mental health, and now I'm working on bringing it back in a format that's going to be better, and also adding in the things that you've taught me, and just trying to do a better job at not only presenting the information, but showing the personality that I have in a way that is going to be fun and professional at the same time.
Absolutely. And guys, in case you know this, Tony comes on our show every other Tuesday, and we have an absolute blast. It's called our Tony Knows Ball series. Tony is our baseball guy, so definitely check him out. And Tony, man, anything fun you got planned for tomorrow?
Normally I would be DJing, but thankfully the places that I would normally be doing karaoke or just DJing at are all closed tomorrow. So I get to sit at home. I am slightly hopeful that I'll still tonight get a delivery. A very dear friend of mine bought me a bottle of the Field of Dreams bourbon.
Dude, I was hoping you were going to say that too. Yes. You better tell me how it is too, okay?
I'm a casual drinker. I will openly admit it. I'm not one that drinks a lot, but I'm Field of Dreams is obviously one of the greatest baseball movies of all time. And when I found out that they take the corn from the actual Field of Dreams and turn that into bourbon, well, that was just a no-brainer. And price-wise, it's actually very reasonable. For those of you that are interested, you can check it out. But I'm hoping it's supposed to be delivered soon, so I'm hoping I see it today, and that I can spend tomorrow doing the most American thing possible, enjoying baseball bourbon. You can't really mix a combination. You can't really hate a combination of those two things.
Oh gosh, no! Please, when you come in, I want to see a picture of it too, man. Okay. Hey, Tony, man, we are going to have you on next Friday, but can you quickly, before we let you go, let everybody know where they can find your work, and yeah, man, and also if you could wish everybody a happy 250th.
Absolutely, and of course, happy 250 America. I think this is great. This is something that is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for all of us to see. Like the bicentennial, we're now at the 250. And, for me, you can catch me on TikTok at FGD7 with 7 spelled out, or on the podcast Name Deferred Facebook page. Every morning I release the MLB Morning Minute, just a quick couple of minutes talking about what's going on in the world of baseball. And then every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, I do podcast Name Deferred with my co-host Craig Newton, who used to write for Trading Card Magazine. He also professionally covered the Giants and the A's for a number of years back in the 80s and 90s. So he has a wealth of stories that he likes to share, and we talk about baseball. So definitely please check us out. And make sure that if you're not following these guys, you jump on, you make sure you support them, because there is a lot of great content out of the Sportz Network, and I enjoy it myself, so I'm sure you will as well.
Yes. Thank you, man, Tony. Seriously, brother. I appreciate you always. Matt, is there anything you want to say to Tony before we let him go?
Yeah, man. See you next time, man. Enjoy your weekend. See you next time, boss.
Stay safe,
Yeah.
stay cool. By the way, all you guys complain
Yes.
about heat. I used to live in Arizona, so all of these little temperatures you guys are complaining about, I laugh at that. That's what I craved when I lived in Arizona. I used to sit in the shade and be thankful it was only 100 degrees. So just remember your privilege. Remember your temperature privilege, guys.
Tony, why are you outside in Arizona anyway in the first place? That's the question.
True story. I'll close with this. When I was a kid, I used to play when I played soccer when I was a kid, I was a goalie. 120 degrees, I'm playing goalie in the middle of a field with the sweater on as a 10 and 11-year-old. So I lost 10 pounds that day, by the way. It was great for weight loss. But I was 10 and I was only like 90 pounds at that point, so it really wasn't that great. But at the same time, that's a perfect weight loss plan, and I can guarantee you it's cheaper than Ozempic.
I love it. Man, Tony, I appreciate you, brother. Have fun. Please give your wife and the family the best, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, brother?
Thanks for having me, guys. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe.
Yep. See you, man. Always good to see Tony. You know, Tony's our good guy on there. All right, so this next guest we have on, you kind of see him catty corner a little bit to Matt. His name is Chris. He runs the Ultimate Playbook podcast. Dude, Chris, man, how are you doing? Happy early 4th of July. Anything fun plans for the family?
Well, for starters, happy 4th. And so far, Saturday, I will be having my cousins and family over. Sunday, I think he's in the chat. I'm going to the Chicagoland Motor Speedway with my boy Caleb. Gonna be a blast. We got pre-race passes. Super stoked for it. Hopefully, gonna be able to meet some drivers. Yep, shout out Caleb right there.
Oh man, see, Shane is running a little behind schedule. I definitely want you and Shane to top, man, because Shane is our racing guru guy. I mean, he makes it a ton of opportunities to go to these things. So, but man, how has everything been going with you since you've come on our show?
It's going pretty well, man. Interviewing more college athletes, more NFL players. You know, just trying to keep the good old grind going.
Absolutely, man. Well, dude, I'm going to tell you this. It really is an honor that you came on to the show. I know you could do a whole lot of other things because of obviously it being the 4th of July weekend. But, man, I really do want to say thank you for coming on our show. Quickly, let everybody know where they can find you before we let you go.
They can find me on Spotify, Playbook Pod. That's the name. Ultimate Playbook 13 on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, pretty much any platform that you can really get it besides really X, because I don't really use X that much. But you can find me anywhere there, interviewing NFL players, college players, covering the NFL, CFB, pretty much most sports. I feel like I sprinkle in some NBA stuff in there, which, by the way, has been chaotic. But, yeah, just sprinkle in some content, and hopefully going to have some big guests on soon.
Right on, man. Well, Chris, from the bottom of my heart, from Matt, from Shane, and Ben, we want to say thank you, seriously, for coming on the show. And we're going to definitely have you on again more as the season, as you know, it's only knocking on the door. So we're going to have you on again soon. Sound good, brother?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, man. We'll talk to you soon. Stay safe, okay? And stay cool.
Yep, you too, man.
All right, take it easy. See, it's always good to see all the people that we've had coming on our show. This next guest we have on our show, he actually is he's the reason why we're kind of on the air. His name is Sergio. Sergio, man, what's going on, brother? How are you doing?
What's up, man? I am not the reason that you were on the air.
Well, you help us get on the air, and we greatly appreciate that. First off, are you melting yet? Because it's hotter than hot here. Well, I don't know how it is over in Texas. I'm sure.
No, it's
even hot.
Yeah, it's I think the heat index was like 102 today, so it's hot. You know, it's not fun. It's I'm ready to go on vacation, and it's still going to be hot when I go on vacation, but it'll be better, I think.
I would if anybody would like to raise their hand and go to a trip up to Alaska, where it's probably a lot cooler right now than it is down here, I'd be happy to go. But Sergio, man, let everybody know what has been going on with Tiger Nation Live. I know there's a lot of transition going on, a lot of big news out of your region. Can you share with everybody?
Yeah. So we are in the process of trying to purchase another station, and it's another FM station, a little west of us, closer to Dallas. We're just east of Dallas. It's a process, I will tell you that much. That's about all I can tell you, is that it is a process, 6 months to a year. So We are still in the very early phases of it, but everything looks promising. But it just takes time. But if hopefully that happens, and when it does happen, it's just going to give us a lot more options. So that's what we've been working on, and then just working on. We've been doing some events. We did a 4th of July event at a local bar for the city of Wills Point last week. That was fun. We did a live broadcast. We had a fireworks show. We had a car show. We had a band. It was a good time. It was hot. It was. Now I know why I don't like doing things in June, July. It's super hot, man. It doesn't matter how many fans you have out there and how many misters and all that. Our next event that we're doing later in July is going to be indoors, so I'm 100% excited about an indoor event. You guys know when you do a live broadcast somewhere, there's so many different moving parts, and you're just kind of you engineering, and you're just mingling and talking to people and announcing and all that stuff, and it's fun. But at the end of the night, especially when it's 100 degrees, you're just whipped, and the next day you're like cramping, and you're like, I don't even know what I did. What sport did I participate in where I'm cramping? But it's good, man.
It's definitely hot. Like so today, the guy sitting next to you, Brian Atkins, he actually lives not too far down here, so he can tell you this. It's hot here. It was 102 today, but the heat index was like 106, 107, and it's gonna be even hotter tomorrow. And I'm like, oh God, can we just get over with this heat? We're done with the heat already.
Can we just live stream a fireworks show? Like, do we have to go outside and watch them?
I know, right? I'll put my phone at the window and let's watch the fireworks that way.
Yeah, I don't think I want to participate in fireworks when it's 100 degrees.
Oh, it's nasty hot. And my girls are like, can we go to the fireworks this weekend? And we're like, both my wife and I are like, no, because it's too hot. We're not going to go sit out there in downtown easily where, it's going to be hotter than hot. So, but Sergio, quickly before we let you go, can you let everybody know what is next? Any other events you guys have going? Obviously, the one you just talked about. Any other events you want to share?
So we actually have a talent show that we are taking submissions for right now. So through August 15th, we're taking submissions for the talent show. You can reach me on our Facebook page, KFCE Tiger Nation Live, and hit us up, man. We'd love any kind of talent that you have, whether it's singing, dancing, magic show, ventriloquist. What else is there? Synchronized swimming, whatever kind of talent you have, send it to us. Send us a submission. We'd love to see it. We'd love to have to be a part of that. But no, man, I appreciate you guys having me. It's been a great ride. I love seeing, like, you guys have more episodes than I do of my other podcasts that I do. And I just keep looking at your number and I'm like, I'm not going to catch you now. You guys are just so consistent. I love that about you guys. In the very beginning, I'm like, oh, dude, they're 100 episodes behind me. They're never going to catch me. And now you've passed me and you just keep going. But I've been doing my podcast Law and Disorder for the last 7 years. We're on episode 179. You can find that on any podcast platform. My co-host Caitlin is phenomenal. We love what we do. We love being a part of the radio station. We love having you guys being a part of it. It's just fun, man. It's just a good time.
Amen to that one. Well, Sergio, man, I appreciate you. Matt will also attest. We really do appreciate you guys, and we're looking forward to the future, man. We're ready and we're excited, and we know big things are coming. We can't wait for it.
Yes, we got plenty of big things coming.
That's right, man. Well, Sergio, do me a favor. Get you some ice cold beverage and have a fantastic.
I have an ice cold beverage with my ice cold koozie.
There you go. And have a fantastic 4th. I mean, we'll talk soon. Sound good?
Same to you guys. Have a great day.
Take care. Oh, man. See, it's always good to talk to all of our former guests. Matt, man, I ain't heard much from you. Who do you want to call on next? Who would you like to have on the show next?
Oh man, Mr. Gales has been sitting here, man, very patiently. So we're gonna go ahead. We can go ahead and transition to him, man.
Right on, Corey, man. It's so good to see you. I know we were talking before that it's hot. It's hot there too. But what has been going on with the baseball team since you came on our show, man?
Yeah, man. So when we first came on, obviously we hadn't even played a single game yet. It's been fun. It's like a tycoon. We built this team from scratch. It started with me in an old stadium with a key, and now we've got guys on the field taking batting practice. We're 24-15 on the year, 39 games in. Our skipper's JT Snow. He's out there hitting ground balls right now. But it's great to see everything come full circle. The city's really grasping the team. They're enjoying the baseball. A lot of home runs hit. Just people excited. Tonight's our big fireworks show. So we're expecting a sellout tonight, and it should be fun, man. But it's been a whirlwind. I can't believe it's been that long ago, but we're here. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, my sister is trying to take my nephew to Modesto sometime in the next couple of weeks, she said. So I told her, go take him to a baseball game.
Yeah.
You'll absolutely have a blast. And I said, Corey will be happy to show you guys around. But man,
absolutely, yeah, for sure.
What's next on the docket for you, and what do you got planned for the 4th? With anything fun with your family?
No, so fortunately, we have 3 games this weekend. Today, tomorrow, we got the Oakland Ballers in town. If you heard of them, they're a hot commodity going on right now. So tomorrow we have our game at 2:50 for the 250 celebration, and then we'll go home, and then we come right back Sunday at 11. So not much going on as far as hanging out and having some cocktails or anything like that. Just getting to Monday where we get a day off, and then we don't come back here again till next weekend. So, but pretty much just baseball laced weekend, which there's a lot of things I could be doing worse.
Ain't that the truth? Well, Corey, man, seriously, from my end, from Matt, from Shane, from Ben, we absolutely appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we're going to have you on again soon.
Yeah, anytime.
In the meantime, please go enjoy the baseball. Please let JT Snow down. We're waiting to hear when he come on the show.
I got to get him roped in here. I know it's just the times are tough just because, like, right now he's on the field. So it's been tough to get him.
Tell him he can come anytime, and it'll definitely be me, and definitely Shane will be there to interview him. But we appreciate you to the nth degree, man. And we'll talk soon. All right, Corey?
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep, take care, man.
Take care.
Always good to talk to our fellow baseball fans. All right. Our next guest lives not too far down the road from me. He is basically the voice of your Furman Paladins. Brian, man, it is always good to see you. First off, I don't see Miss Bella in the picture. Where's Miss Bella? Oh, wait, maybe.
I think she walked out of the room. Ava's back there. I don't know where Bella's at. As soon as I just said her name, she'd be coming. Sure.
So how are you doing, man? How has everything been going since you come on our show?
Doing pretty good. Obviously, just not trying to melt in the heat, but I think that we were very fortunate with June. June was very nice, so we have to pay our dues at some point with the heat. So it's been good. I've been looking forward to. I was contacted by Todd Duke, who's the associate athletic director at Furman, and there was one, I want to say, grad student who was doing a lot of announcing there also. And he is moving to either New Mexico or Arizona. I can't remember, one of those Southwest states for graduate school. And that opens up more. So this coming basketball season, I'll be the stadium announcer, the arena announcer for the women's basketball team. And I'll also be picking up some soccer games and some volleyball games this fall, as well as the football at Furman and football at Easley, and I'll have basketball at Easley. So as soon as the school year starts, I'm enjoying the quiet time right now of the summer, because as soon as the school season starts with all the sports, it's going to be quite hectic. That's for sure.
You're kind of a little bit of an empty nester now, aren't you?
Well, I will be. Both my kids are here now, but in the fall, my daughter will be going to Coastal Carolina. So we'll be moving her in mid-August into Coastal, and my son will still be here. He's going into his sophomore year of high school. So close to an empty nester, but not a full empty nester. But I'll be spending quite a bit of time also going down to Coastal to check out some football games this fall. Family weekend is October 3rd. And I think they're playing Georgia Southern. So I'm looking forward to seeing Coastal, and also just to see how the new coach for their football team, puts a program on the field and see what they can do in the Sun Belt Conference, which they're in. And then I'm sure you followed along. They also, their baseball team has been pretty good over this last decade. I think they won the national championship in 2018. They made a pretty good run this year, but he was snatched up by the Gamecocks in Columbia. But we landed the Mississippi State head coach who coached Mississippi State to the national championship, I think in 2021.
Nice.
So hopefully that program continues in the spring. So I'll be looking forward to, I mean, her going to a beach college is not a bad thing because it gives me an opportunity, an excuse to get down there.
Excuse to go to the
see some
beach.
Sports with, yeah, Coastal Carolina, get the beach. And also it's Myrtle Beach. So there's like 200 golf courses there. So I'll have my clubs in my car every single time I go there.
Right on. Oh man, I'm looking forward to the day I can finally hit the links again. I miss golf. As you know, my knee is getting better every day. But what is on tap for? Are you guys doing anything fun celebration wise this weekend?
Well, we're running the 5K in Easley downtown, so me and him will be kicking that off at 7:30. Now he is a distance runner on the track team, so you can imagine he's going to beat me by 10 to 15 minutes on that 5K. So, but I don't know. I'm in the 50 and over age group now, so maybe I can get on the podium for the old guys getting in there, even if it's going to be about 35 minutes for a 5K. I'm much better at lifting heavy weights than I am distance running. So I have a CrossFit competition coming up in August that I'm training for right now down in Greenwood. It's called the Freedom Games. So trying to prep for that and get in shape for a competitive weekend then.
Nice. And for those who don't know, Brian is not by any stretch of the means. He is not like mine and Matt's quote unquote dad bodies. Brian's pretty built, so he's a good guy. But Brian, man, I look forward to.
I don't think Matt like that. I see Matt's face, and I'm like, I don't think Matt like that a lot.
I don't know what Brandon is talking about over there, man. But me and him do not share the same type of body. That is not happening right now. No.
If you ever knew what he ate, Brian, you'd be like, "How are you not 3,000 pounds?" The dude can eat. That is not an understatement.
I would probably look even better if I didn't have an affinity for honey buns and sticky buns from the gas station.
Oh,
but
God, yes.
Man, after quitting drinking almost 7 years ago, my new addiction is sweets. So I cannot stay away from them.
That's kind of like with my kids too, and you've met Addison, and Addison likes to sneak around and find any sweets imaginable. So Cassie has definitely gotten a little adventurous, hiding the candy. So much so that she actually has forgotten where she's hid most of it. So she has to task Addison and Easton to go find it. And they find it, kids, they find everything as it is. But Brian, man, I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you. Hopefully I get to see you tomorrow. Sound good, brother?
Yeah. I'm going to try to stop by. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy the 250th birthday of our country. I was alive during the bicentennial, but I would have been not yet 2 years old. So I don't remember a whole lot. In fact, nothing. I remember nothing. So this is a once in a lifetime experience.
Don't go melting, okay? Because as you guys know, it's hot.
Yeah.
Brian, man, I will talk to you soon. Sound good, brother?
Sounds good. You guys have a great show. Thanks for having me on.
Take care, man. Always good to see him. All right, Matt. You ready to bring on our next guest? As you see, he's sitting right below us. You ready? Dwayne, man. Dude, it is always good to see you. First off, man, what has been going on since you came on our show last?
Man, a whole lot. And then, last month was probably the most productive that I've probably been. I did a 30-day live podcast with some of the great speakers around, guys who have done TED Talks, and we all were for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And so it was really cool to be able to talk with, to really show that I was a really good podcast host, man. I really hadn't been hosting that many podcasts. I'm working on a book right now. So that's really the things I've been really dialing in, but looking to get more on stage and talk about mindset and those type of things. But the men's mental health part, as I'm going through, I'm like, oh, I need to start coaching men for mental health. And I didn't realize how equipped I was to do it, but also how much impact I could have on others. So that's kind of the redirection of how things are.
Absolutely. And people don't know this, Dwayne has a very remarkable story of perseverance. He basically, he almost died multiple times, and he is, as you see behind him, one of his titles of his book, Become Bulletproof. Dwayne has, I mean, y'all, I can't reiterate in this enough, he is absolutely one of the most motivational people you will ever get the chance to network with. I highly recommend you all have that opportunity. Reach out to him, and you're going to be amazingly surprised at how much you can learn from him. And Dwayne, I definitely want to have you talk to Tony, because you heard what Tony was saying about he's starting back up his men's mental health podcast. I definitely want you guys to talk, because I'm going to be a guest on there, because I suffer from mental health issues. Matt, bite your tongue. I suffer from medical PTSD from my widowmaker. It was a very traumatic experience. I also am bipolar, so I suffer from the depression side of it. And this, Dwayne, depression is not something people should joke around with. It's very intense at points where it can be basically debilitating. So it's been hard, but man, what else is lined up for you in the coming months, weeks, for your next show?
Yeah, so I have a couple of things that's going, Brandon and Matt. I'm actually transferring. The other podcast was always about resilience, and so I'm starting a new podcast called Show Up to Heal, and that's going to be focused on men's mental health. And then I have another podcast I'm starting, and I'm starting it with my best friend Sarah Elkins. And so we're having a podcast called Being Ourselves Together. And that's going to be where we're able to just show people how we're able to have conversations and really get in really deep, but then also be in a place where we're able to really honor each other. And so those are the two big things coming up. And I have some really big guests coming on for the men's mental health podcast for Show Up to Heal, and going to be some sports personalities and people like that are going to be on. And so I don't want to spoil the guest list yet, but it's pretty big. I'm actually really amazed at myself for putting that one together.
Oh yeah.
And I would love to have you on there too. That's what I was going to say.
Absolutely. Well, and networking is, people don't realize it's not easy to network, but when you do it, it's very rewarding and it's a lot of fun. And then I call them lifelongers, the lifelong friendships you develop with people. It's amazing. I mean, look at you and I, we're good buddies. We talk a lot. So I definitely appreciate you to no end, man. And I'm looking forward to catching up on the newest podcast you're bringing out, man. But what do you got planned? Anything fun for this weekend?
Honestly, I'm editing these 30 podcasts that I just recorded for this month. And once I get that done, then I'm not really big on going to the lake and watching the fireworks, and it's pretty hot here too. So I think it's like 95 today. I think I'm going to stay home and probably just grill or something like that. I think, and probably hang out with my nieces. I would love to go fishing. I've been wanting to go fishing, but it's just, man, it's too hot right now. We're spoiled. June spoiled us, and yes. I was so busy doing the podcast and those type of things. So, and I'm really glad that the Lakers are moving on from somebody. And I know Matt's like he was.
Matt's waiting for it to say something like that.
Yeah, I was waiting for so whatever team that Braun goes to, we'll trade Bronny and get us some second round picks, because apparently we're just giving those away. We need to restock.
Matt is a big Bronny James supporter for some reason or another.
I think he's developed better than what I originally thought. So I will say that. And the kid has a target on his back. I mean, I really would like to have a podcast with him and Sugar Sanders and sit down and just be like, okay, how does this work for you? And honestly, Ken Griffey's brother would be like a really great guest to have on, because he also had the part with dealing with his dad and then also dealing with his brother. That's two darts that are always coming at you and get compared. I think, what is his name? Craig, is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, man, Dwayne, I appreciate you, brother. I really do. We're going to have you on again, obviously, because you're a good friend of ours, but quickly let everybody know where they can find your stuff. And then, let us know when you should start airing those 30 podcasts that you created.
Yeah, so the YouTube channel is going to be Show Up to Win with number 2 with 24 at the end. That's my basketball jersey number. And so DwayneMorton.com and Show Up to Win with the number 2 again. I haven't transitioned the website into the mental health part, but that's where it's going. So give me probably the rest of this weekend and I'll have that up. But
Right on,
love to
man.
connect with others. That's what I was going to say. I'd love to connect with others and really network and help others as much as possible. And I think when you lead with your heart, that's where it's more fun and rather than work. And that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Absolutely. And I'm going to get you in touch with our other guests that are sitting behind. I definitely would like for you to connect with them. One of them is his name is Michael. They go by him and Ben and their guy. His name is Brandon, but he goes by Deuce. And then our guy Adam. Also, they run this show called Inside the Locker Room. But when you need to seriously get a chance to talk to Michael. Michael he's young. He's very young, but I mean, it sounds like he's a seasoned veteran, and I love talking with him. So I hope they get the chance with you and Michael to connect because Michael is fantastic.
Yeah, I'd love to connect with anybody. And, Matt, you can even send a DM whenever you decide you want to talk about some Lakers basketball and stuff. I see what your Hawks. Hey, I do want to say the Hawks really made some really interesting moves for the youth. And so I'm kind of curious about how that works out. And I don't really keep up with it as much as I like, but I do want to see what the Hawks do.
No problem, man. We can definitely do that, man. And also, don't let Brandon fool you, man. I talk to all teams in basketball, man. Every team. So whatever your topic you're going to talk about in basketball, we can do it, man.
I will tell you this, Dwayne. Matt is my basketball guy. That's actually how Matt and I first met. Was actually through basketball. So Matt is a basketball guru. But Dwayne, man, I appreciate you. I want you to do me a favor. Go enjoy your 4th, and we'll talk soon. Sound good, brother?
Yeah, sound good, and good luck with your knee recovery. And I'll be praying for a speedy recovery. And I'm really glad that you were pushing through the treatment because I was a little worried about you for a little bit, man.
Yeah, it is definitely a challenge. I mean, I'm actually sitting right now with my ice pack wrapped in my knee because my knee it's sore. I did yard work today. Stupid me did that in the middle of heat. And our yard is very hilly, so uneven terrain tends to hurt more. But man, I appreciate you, and we're gonna talk soon. Sound good, brother?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone, happy 4th, and y'all have a great night.
You too, man. We'll talk soon.
Brandon's knee has been messed up for like the last 10 months. Jesus.
Matt, we can hear you. I know you did it on purpose. So don't
man.
And look, you got Shane over here laughing his head off on that one.
My bad. I really thought I had a mute. Yeah. Man, knee still bothering you, man?
It's about 18 months full recovery.
I thought you got that bionic knee, man. I thought you got that bionic knee thing put in there, man. So you can
I can put a magnet on my leg.
See what happens when you get old.
That's what I'm saying, right? Hey, dang, Brandon.
You guys are not too far from that 42 mark, just so you know.
And I'm just saying,
not too far, but we ain't there.
I mean, tell me, Brandon, when it gets cold outside, you gotta
Hey, now, listen. I had a mishap at one point in my life, and I've got some metal rods in my toes, and when the pressure changes and stuff like that, I feel it.
Yeah, you feel it.
Hold on, I'm sorry. This is news to me. Shane, what in the world did you do to have to get metal rods with your toes, man? What were you kicking, man?
A lawnmower.
Why were you kicking a lawnmower?
My foot went underneath the lawnmower.
Why were you kicking the lawnmower? Were you that mad at the lawnmower? You said the heck with it?
It was not like that. Okay, I was mowing the ditch and I was bringing the mower back up, and my foot slipped and went underneath it.
Ouch.
So something happened. But best lawnmower I had in my life. It didn't have one of those safety things on it. So
it chopped your toes off.
Well, not completely, but
I like what we talk about this randomly out of the blue.
4 surgeries later.
4 surgeries. No, Brandon. This is news to me, man. This is news to me.
Yeah. 4 surgeries later, I have 2 metal rods and pig bladder, and they look like toes. They just can't grow toenails.
Oh man. Hey man,
No, it was bad because every time I go in surgery, well, there's a chance that he could lose the toes. And Mama, oh my God.
You know how moms are, man.
Yeah, buddy.
So overdramatic.
And I didn't help the situation because I'd be like, oh, well, what's the worst that could happen? I can't wear flip-flops for the rest of my life.
How old were you when this happened, man?
20, 21.
Oh, so it was only last week. I'm just kidding.
Like 10 years plus, 25 years, I guess.
25 years.
Oh boy, I'm getting old. 25.
Yeah,
years
that's crazy, man. Brandon's knee doesn't work. Shane's foot is looking like this.
Wait. And remember, if I can remember this, didn't somebody hurt their arm bowling?
Hey, look, man, that was a traumatic sports injury. That was a traumatic sports injury, man. That was a traumatic sports injury. I tore a muscle, man. I tore a muscle from my elbows. That was traumatic. Traumatic. Never had nothing like that happen. That was crazy.
Traumatic. Anyways, let's bring our next guest on.
Thank you.
He is the former athletic director at Ohio State and also at the University of Hawaii. Ben, man, it is so good to see you. How are you doing, sir?
Good to see you guys. How you doing?
Good. Sorry, no, we're kicking it up here, just being three goofy guys.
Yeah.
But man, how are you doing? And I see you are a man of many hats. I saw you did some more traveling, but how has everything been going since you've been on our show?
It's been great. Just been traveling around, but also just continue to write. And so I'm writing articles for my Substack, everything from politics to business to athletics to Hawaii to, so many different things. And so wrote a lot of articles, especially with athletics and about what's going on with NCAA football and creating a super league and a championship for the group of 6 conferences and things. So, and also just took a stab at what it takes for today's athletic department to look like now. I mean, many athletic department org structures need to be reorganized to meet the demands of today, especially in the Power Four. And
I know. We're going
took a
through
stab
it
at that.
Virginia Tech. We're going through it at
Yeah.
Virginia Tech right now, so I know.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, and Shane, I mean, they're trying different types of things, and I was interested in, one of the models that they're using. Somebody's out there, they have this AD who oversees sports operations and everything else like that, but now they have this CFO revenue officer, like that, who oversees everything, when it comes to branding and fundraising and all that stuff like that. So it's an interesting mix. I just think that
it's a different ball game nowadays, isn't it? It's a completely different ball game nowadays.
Completely different ball game and everything. But I think obviously they still have much more to solve in regards to NIL, and I still think that there's a Title IX issue down the road. And the other thing I wrote about was basically, we're paying these kids millions of dollars, or at least $500,000 and things like that. But what are you getting? What are you getting for? The market is really dictating their value. There's no valuation system, and that's what kind of drives me crazy. It's I simplified it in calling it, what's the money ball in all this? What value does that particular kid bring to the program? I mean, you can pay a $6 million quarterback, but is he producing for you? Is he a pass or a fail? I took example of some of those athletes who got big dollars and the kinds of seasons they had, and that type of thing. There is no valuation system that goes on right now in regards to NIL, and so it's just a bidding war. It's just a bidding war.
Well, with that, Ben, what do you think about Dabo Swinney has came out publicly and said, with the NIL money and everything, if people commit to Clemson, it's not just a 1-year deal. Like if you're solidified in a certain amount of money, you're 2-year. You know what I mean? What do you think about that?
And that's fine. Yeah, but understand right now, that is the way the market works, and things. I mean, you can try to put in contracts, that it's a 2-year deal, 3-year deal, whatever like that. But these kids don't care about the buyout number. I mean,
they care about the bottom line.
Yeah, they care about the bottom line dollar, and then when they go to want to transfer again because of a better deal, they're going, oh, wait a minute, what's this buyout? What's this? And things, and now you got the new school paying the old school the buyout number, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. And so, but I'm really more interested to see where I think. Obviously, the top 64 programs go, what they do in controlling their future. I've been on both sides of the coin. I've been at Ohio State and I've been at Hawaii. I've been group of what was then 5, now group of 6, and versus what is now the Power 4. And I've been on both sides of the coin, and I get it. The SEC and the Big Ten obviously want to control everything. And it's just a matter of who's going to win out, and I think the ACC and the Big 12 will follow whatever the others two do. And so I just think the group of 5, now the group of 6 with the Pac-12 revived now, they need to figure out basically where they stand, and that's when I proposed in that paper about the Super League, really a tiered system. A tier 1, you have to fund your sports. Yeah, you have to fund your sports to a certain level. You have to fund your Olympic sports, have so many scholarships and things like that. And if you don't meet that, and this is really talking about the lower end of some of those Power 4 conferences. If you don't meet that, then you get relegated. You get relegated to tier 2.
And give the tier 2 teams that were at the top a chance to come up.
Exactly. So it's a relegation.
And see what it is. Yeah.
Exactly. And that was the model I built. I
love it. The PGA Tour is going to it in 2028. So
exactly.
it's got to be worth something.
Yeah. Exactly right. And I just think I'm a big believer in ideas. I'm a big believer, that you can't stand still. You always have to keep innovating. And even for Hawaii, I believe that for many, many years, that we have to keep innovating. You have a unique situation in Hawaii and where they are and where they stand. And I'm thankful that, Senator Glenn Mackay has really picked up on some of those ideas. I mean, if it wasn't for Senator Glenn Mackay, there would be no new Aloha Stadium. And Glenn just recently has been over in Asia promoting UH over there in Asia. Well, I mean, UH should be over there in Asia promoting UH and bringing athletes from Asia into UH and things. And so, but Glenn was doing that. I mean, he visited some baseball schools in Taiwan, and I think that was a great thing because I think it's great exposure. So there's some great
I think I read an article on that. Like,
yeah,
with what he did, it was he went to these smaller towns basically in these Pacific Rim countries,
right,
and basically exposed, hey, you guys can do this.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to come.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm always a big believer. I mean, and believe it or not, funny. I really took this idea from when I was at the Pac-10 years ago, and I'm sitting there, and I was in charge of women's golf, and women's golf championship was my first championship that I was overseeing when I was at the Pac-10, and I go and UCLA's women's golf team, 5 Korean golfers on their starting 5 in playing in the NCAA championship, and then the next year. 3 French golfers and 2 Korean golfers and everything. And they were all great golfers, and I kept saying, I said, God, I mean, we need to tap into that market. We need to tap into the Asian market, get UH exposed over there in Asia and Australia and things and be able to bring some of that talent to the islands. So,
it's definitely a closer trip for some of them than it is for us.
It absolutely is. Absolutely is. I think, I mean, television deal. I mean, that's great for them that they went with a local station who will be broadcasting their football games and other sports live, across the islands, but it doesn't have the reach. I mean, you need to be able to stream those games to the mainland where there's 350,000 Hawaii fans. You need to be able to stream that to Asia, where you get these kids interested in coming to UH to get an education, to get a degree, but also be able to play Division I sports and things. So you got to think big. You just got to think big. And I've always been pushing that envelope all the time and everything. People think I'm pretty nuts, but I'm always about trying to stretch ourselves. You never know what's possible until you try.
This is from our good friend Ku'ule Agmanyani. She said, "Tell Ben I said hello. I'm watching you guys."
Yeah, tell her I
just said hey.
She's great. Love working with her.
Rob just said, "That's pretty cool." He actually just texted me. Rod DeMello said, "That's pretty cool that you have been on the show. Tell him we said hello."
Yeah, Rob's another great one, over there in the islands, and I appreciate all those people over there. A lot of great friends, from my time there, and I really appreciate it. And I know Clay and Rob, and they care. They really care, and that's what I appreciate about them is that they care about UH sports. They care about not only just football and basketball, but they care about all of them. They really give their due to some of the Olympic team sports and things. And that's why Goulet and I talk about before all the time about, they need to be given their due. And I think that's exactly what should be done.
Absolutely. Ben, I just forwarded your articles to both Matt and Shane. Oh, okay. Shane I will promise you, don't be surprised if you can get an email or something from Shane really quick, because he loves to read those things. And I can promise you all, Ben's got some really good stuff to read. I actually, I like reading this stuff.
I've already read a bunch, and I enjoy it. So,
yeah.
Feed me more.
That's right. So, I told you, Ben, he will read everything. Ben, man, I really want to say, as you know, mahalo for seriously coming on and being a friend of ours. It really does mean the world, not only to myself, but to Matt, to Shane, and our other guy, Ben, as well. But any fun plans you have set up for you for this weekend?
Well, this weekend, actually, I'm flying with my daughter. She's got a job interview in Washington, D.C. on Monday. Nice. So I'm taking her to D.C. tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed and everything else like that. And she hasn't been there since she was a kid. So we're going to spend a little time walking around. And then even though a lot of it's fenced off, it's like I think we'll at least be able to go to the Lincoln Memorial.
They at least have the world or the America's Fair there in the mall.
Shane, they keep shutting it down.
Really?
They shut it down again today.
It is hot.
It is hot. It is hot. Yes, it is.
I mean, for safety reasons, I can understand it.
Yeah,
but
I can understand it too, and I think they did shut it down today because of the heat. And things, but I want to show her some of the memorials like that. She's never seen the Vietnam Memorial. She's never seen, been to the Lincoln Memorial and some of those places.
One of my favorite memorials to visit is Lincoln Memorial. I think
mine too, Brad.
I can tell you, best view in Washington D.C. is the Jefferson Memorial.
Yes,
Memorial, yeah.
At sunrise.
At sunrise, yep.
At sunrise, it is beautiful. You get everything in the background and then the sun coming up, completely something that you don't want to miss.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, man, I want to say thank you seriously for coming on.
No problem.
And I want you to enjoy the trip with your daughter and also enjoy time with the family. I know it is hot. Everybody can tell you it's hotter than blue blazes out here. So be hydrated, be safe, and we'll talk soon. Sound good, sir?
Sounds good. Hey, Brandon, just a little plug. It's my Substack is benj75.substack.com. That's
okay.
I think I'm up to 185 articles now. So
nice.
Since I retired,
I can tell you his stuff is good.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like I'm about 183 behind.
Yeah.
He's gonna read them all. I promise you will read
You
them
can
all.
read them all.
He will read them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Ben,
just,
you take care of
get-
yourself, okay?
Hey, take care, guys. I appreciate being on. Thank you.
All right,
Sir,
man.
take care.
Mahalo.
Brandon, speaking of, 4th of July and everything like that, Shane, why am I the only one in a red jacket behind you, man?
Listen.
I wanted that too. I asked.
What are you
Cassie
trying
asked
to
the question.
you trying to say I'm red party? I mean,
No. He's trying to say
that?
you're part of the Redcoats.
Yeah, I didn't do this. I just
mean-
said, hey.
I mean, the shoe fits, man. I mean,
I cannot do this anymore.
No, please do. I like them. I love them. They're awesome.
I'm just asking what you're trying to say with that.
Hey, don't ask me. Ask AI.
Let's go look at Ben. Ben looks like he's older than all of us.
I'm just glad they actually made me a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? They got you talking about
May be true to size.
My mom, I said that to my mom. She goes, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "Mom, I'm right there." She's like, "That's not you." And I'm like, "Yes, it is, Mom. It doesn't look like you." And I'm like, "Mom, it's AI. It's computer. It's not going to look like verbatim." Like, she's, "Well, that doesn't look like Matt either." I'm like, "No, duh, Mom. It's not." So, all right, let's bring our next guest on.
It's just something. I play around. I got too much time on my hands, I guess.
Nah, it looks good, man. It
like
looks
it.
good. It looks good.
All right, let's bring our next two guests on. They have they are part of a show called Inside the Locker Room. Michael, what's going on, my brother? And Ben, dude, what's up?
What is going on, guys?
Did you survive that storm?
Again. Yeah, yo. It only lasted for like 10, 15 minutes. But yeah, we got like 80-mile-per-hour gust winds randomly here in New Jersey. But
that's a regular thunderstorm in the south.
Yeah, that is. That is definitely an absolute regular thunderstorm around here. You can't get anywhere without having a massive storms.
You'll have a pop-up tornado every once in a while around here.
Yeah, like once in a blue moon, we'll see that word and be like, "What the heck?
Where did Matt go?"
Oh, he disappeared.
There he is.
My bad, man. Matt? Dude, I wipe my keyboard thing over to the side, and I guess I got the the laptop.
That's called.
I just swipe.
It's called that old age stuff that he goes through.
Technology now.
Yeah, this dang technology, man. This is crazy.
Them whippersnappers.
I mean, you wave your hand and it changes the web page over. That's crazy.
The web page.
Get off.
How old are you again? The web page.
Web page.
Y'all heard him say he said the web page. What are you gonna say? The interweb next? Is that what you're gonna say?
Hey! Whoa!
Watch
your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
I'm gonna let this one slide. I'm gonna let that one slide, Brandon. But the next one, I'm on you like right on right.
Got a little personal.
Yeah. We get on the interweb and the Walmarts and the Dollar General. Okay.
That's how you say it down the south. Dollar General, not Dollar General. It's Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Yeah. So how do you feel about Darren Lee in your Jets defense now, man?
Oh man, that's too soon, man. Too soon. But like I said, like I always say, man, the New York Jets find their way to be involved in absolutely everything. I mean, think about it. I mean, when Shedeur Sanders got prank called, whose son was that? Former defensive coordinator.
Hey, look, man. So, our rookie, man, our rookie of the year, pretty much, man. We thought he was done for. He got off, the glove didn't fit, man. So, hey, we good over here, but I don't think Darren Lee getting off, man.
Yo, that story is all crazy.
Hey, Michael, let me ask you this. What are your thoughts on Keith Mitchell passing away? He was the legend of y'all's team.
Yeah, it's hard when you lose a saint of the family, the New Orleans Saints family. It's hard when you lose a legend that just, was part of the Saints tree. I've been praying for him and his family. It just seems like death is like just all around us, man. Like, my wife, she just lost her uncle. He was a deacon at a church, and they don't know what happened to him. He was at work, and they just found him like that. So, man, we gotta take care of ourselves. the sky's the limit. You know, every day is a blessing. You know, every day I thank God. You know, wake up to see another day because there are people my age who are literally dying. You know, as we speak. So when you lose a guy like that and just a phenomenal person that he was, and just a spiritual man that he was, it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow, and I can just only imagine what his family is going through. But you know, all we can really do is pray for his family. You know, that's really all we can do, and just pray for healing for them. You know,
Exactly. You know, we saw that horrific news that came out this week. CJ, 2K, ALS, horrible disease, and that's also heartbreaking. You're right, though. It sucks when you see some of these amazing athletes that have to go through some of these unimaginable challenges and struggles. So it sucks, you know, to go that way. What are you looking at, Matt? You look puzzled.
Is that a Jimmy Graham and Drew Brees jersey?
Yes, he's a New Orleans Saints guy.
Oh no, y'all didn't.
Yeah, see?
No, y'all don't start.
Hey, thank goodness we only got like 10 more Sundays to go, right?
I know, right?
Nah, man. I mean, I
it don't matter. Y'all all battling for second place.
You're battling for last place.
Nah, man. I just think it's messed up, man. You know, I empathize with the New Orleans Saints fans, man, because you know they got to go back to the games with the bags over their heads again, and it's just.
Excuse me.
Oh, this guy.
Oh gosh, my screen just broke. What in the world just happened?
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I had to put the divisional winners up there for a second.
8-9 record. There. Wait. But who did the Carolina Panthers have to rely on again? Remind me again. Who did they rely on again for y'all to win the division? Exactly.
Oh yeah.
My thoughts.
Right now, look. Right now, this season, all of us are we're battling each other for the tallest midget award. That's what we're doing right now, man. So you know, we'll see next season. We'll see next season.
I'm 4'7".
I'm 6.5. So we'll see. We'll see next year. But one thing is for certain, we're all gonna have better years than the Jets.
I mean, that's a guarantee. That's a guarantee.
Oh boy.
Archie Manning, here we come. Hopefully.
No, but see, here's the thing though. Every time, Ben, I'm gonna tell you this too, Matt. Every time Ben and I talk, my favorite quote that Ben said is the Jets doing the only Jet thing they can do is just Jet stuff.
The Jets will always jet.
I mean,
oh my God,
Jets will always jet.
Look, guys, you're the New York Jets. You're the New York Jets, but you play in Jersey. That right there, you already starting off there.
Yeah, they gotta get out of MetLife.
They wasn't like that. I can tell you that much because I'm reading the Joe Namath biography right now, and let me tell you, it's all about since they were an AFL team proving to the NFL who they were. So hopefully they get back to that at some point.
That's Joe Namath has so much. Joe Namath has so much. I mean, I'm gonna age myself here. Joe Namath has so much swag that he had no choice but to uplift that franchise at that time, man. I mean, he had no choice, man. The swag was on a level so high.
His swag was so high in his high school years. He took his white Chuck Taylor laces and put them in his football cleats because he wanted to have that pop from the black to the white. When he was at Alabama, he had the trainers tape up his shoes white. But because he wanted them to pop. So, hey, catch my swag, wish you could. I look fly. I look good.
Hey, come on. You got me turned up now, man. Hey, don't make me put it up on the computer now, because you know I got my.
But now, Mike, we fully respect everything Drew Brees has done, man. We respect it. So every time that guy came, man, we feared him, man. So we're just so happy that you guys will never have a player like that ever again. So you know we're good. We're good.
Yeah, y'all got rid of Jameis. So we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. You know, in this modern time, you know, it's guys like Drew. You know, health is a very important thing. And the thing that kind of hurt me the most is when Drew said he can no longer use his right arm.
Yeah, that was
that was crazy.
Imagine a guy like me growing up watching Drew and just hearing that he can't even use his arm. I'm just
he didn't go to his kids anymore.
But you saw it the last couple of years he had. He was throwing ducks, man. Those last
he was
couple of
starting to
years.
struggle.
But he was still accurate. He was still accurate though. He was still
I can't
accurate.
say anything. I went out there and I went to lay my arm back like this in the sun on the river today, and my left shoulder popped out of place. So I already know the struggle. I mean that was just me relaxing.
It's that age catching up to you there, Shane.
Getting caught up there in age,
it's playing all them sports too early.
I'm gonna tell you something my wife always told me. We got stretch. I tell my wife like, man, my back hurt. Like, man, my wife's like,
definitely got to stretch.
I was like, okay. I mean, I don't know what stretch gonna do.
You said hairline?
You know what? Anyway, Ben, let everybody know what's been going on since you've come on our show regularly, and because Shane don't even have me here to be talking, so. But Ben, what's been going on with you, man?
I realized the problem.
Well, over here inside the locker room, ever since we've been a part of the Sportz Nutz show, it's been nothing but, brotherhood formed. And, even outside of the show, we still talk and, about sports, of course, because that's our lives. But, inside the locker room lately, of course, our HBCU side of our content has been growing a lot. So I know Michael can attest to that. And of course, just trying to stay busy throughout the off season, football. We got baseball going on right now, but also heavily involved. NBA off season is afoot, and the topic that seems to be coming up every single year is where is LeBron going? And I guess we're asking ourselves that question yet again. But I'll ask you guys real quick. Where do you guys think LeBron is going to go? Me personally, I'm hearing a lot of, LeBron's going to Philly. Would you? I want to stop. I want to stop hearing Philly and Golden State.
Why would you trade for Jaylen Brown and get LeBron right after that?
Yeah, I kind of want to stop hearing Golden State and Philly. I think it's really down to Cleveland.
I've heard people say the New York Knicks too. I've heard that.
I think it will be Golden State. I mean, Draymond opted out of his deal.
There's no reason why Draymond opted out of that contract.
Draymond and LeBron, they're tight buddies. They're tight buddies.
I think the deciding factor if LeBron does decide to go to Golden State is if he really wants to stay in LA that badly. But if I were him, legacy-wise, go back to Cleveland. Finish the documentary in Cleveland.
Hey, Houston has been a name mentioned lately.
I don't think his agent, Rich Paul, put out a list. Earlier today showed the teams that LeBron more likely he can pick between these teams.
And we can't even see, by the way.
Yeah, it's like 13 of them. Like that's half the league. Of course, you want to join half the league.
Well, no, the way he had it, Shane, he had a circle with like 5 teams around that main circle. Then he had some on the outside. So the circle was actually the main one.
So it was one of those graphs that we used to get when we were in school.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, this group overlaps this group, and this group overlaps this group.
I got some breaking news, and y'all are gonna biting at the bush to hear this breaking news. You ready? This according to Adam Schefter.
I thought that was old news.
That's Shane's best team. He loves.
All I can say is congratulations to him. Y'all know me. I'm positive about every single player and their lifestyle. I'm happy for Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and I really hope that their marriage can uplift him up not only as a player but as a husband. Because I just made a husband myself. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be 8 months.
How is married life going for you, by the way?
Oh, say what?
How is your look? So Michael's very young, y'all. Very young.
How old are you? How old are you, Mike? How old are you, Michael?
I turned 25 in February of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, and him and his wife just tied the knot not too long ago.
Congratulations.
How's everything going on with the married life, by the way?
Man, it's going great, man. To God be the glory. I can only just say this. What God see best fit. Let me put it like that. What God see best fit. And, just she's everything. She's my best friend, man, and I'm so grateful for her. It's great when you have another praying partner that if you can't pray, she can pray for you, or if you can't pray,
So
she'll pray. So it's just
See, he's
Make
asking when
we
you're
make
ain't
next.
make,
reached
make
that
she
part
make,
yet,
make
man.
she
We ain't reached
grounded.
that part yet, man.
Make she
Yeah,
grounded.
we ain't reached
you,
that part yet, man.
you
But
ain't there yet. Okay. I ain't know if you ain't there yet or not, man. Okay. Okay.
give
He
me
said
another
not
five.
yet.
Give me another five, man. I'm working now, but God is working on me, and I can only say that I'm blessed and I'm happy where I'm at. We got a place, we got our own office. She got a crafting table in front of me. She's so talented and gifted, and I never thought that I would know what marriage and true love really felt like until you meet that one. They always say
Mhm.
till you meet that one, and she's an intelligent black woman, and I'm grateful for her and just her knowledge in our marriage and just in the spiritual world. I'm completely grateful for
Oh,
her.
absolutely.
Hey,
And
just
it's true when you meet that one
I'm
person.
still waiting. I'm still waiting.
hey, look,
But you know this too,
Michael.
Michael. When you meet that one person, it's like it's hard to describe. When I met Cassie,
Please.
I kid you not, I felt like I had known her my entire life, and that was the first time I met her. I was like, man, I feel like I've really known you for a long time, and we were completing each other's sentences right away, and I'm like, this is just something. It was. We got engaged after 3 months to being together. We waited a year to get married. We got married after a year, and I
And you
mean,
ain't and you ain't stopped having kids yet.
yeah, we're that factory's closed.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
that's what you said. That's what you said after 3. You said that factory
Oh, no, no,
was
no, no,
after
no,
3
no. I
closed.
never said my factory
Yeah.
closed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never said that.
Four later.
continue the family tree. There's nothing wrong with
I
it.
said four.
Nothing wrong
Actually,
with it.
when Cassie and I first got together, I said I wanted to have 6 kids because my sister Michelle has 6 boys. And she said
Mm.
4 is the max I'll go. And I got 4, and I'm happy with my 4.
Hey,
All
and there's
girls.
nothing wrong with that.
All
And I
girls.
will say this.
All
And I will
girls.
say this.
You
You
gotta get that
know,
boy.
and I will say this. And this is gonna be a crazy story, y'all. This crazy story, y'all. I did not actually start my Michael Sports Talk. It was really my wife who encouraged me to do it because I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think I had the capabilities of even being a sports talker. I was just doing something from scratch, and Ben would tell you, I didn't even think I had the capabilities. I was talking down on myself like I don't have what it takes. I don't even know what to talk about. I don't even think if I had the language for it. But I thought about it. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old, guys. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old, and it started with my late uncle Pat, Lord rest his soul, Patrick McDonald, my dad's brother. And then it started with my dad, and it started with my uncle Donald, and it just carried on from there. And that's how I became a saint. That's how I became a sports person. And she made my logo, and I was just like, okay, I'll
Sure.
do this.
Can you show everybody? Because I've seen it. I don't know if the other guys, and I know Ben's seen it, but I don't know if the other guys have seen your card. Could you maybe, do you have one you can
Uh,
show there real quick?
yeah. Let me see if I can pull one up right quick. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
And I'll tell you this
But
too, Michael. And it's not a
yeah,
crazy story. So the way my show started was 10 years ago. Cassie said, you need to start your own talk show because all you're doing is talking sports. And I was like, yeah, and I didn't think much to it until I had my Widowmaker. Oh, let me pull you up here real quick. This is Michael's. Yep, see, that's his logo. I like it. I do like it.
thank you. Yeah,
That's nice.
that's
That's
the
nice.
front. That's the front of it. And here's the back. So let me go ahead and give this to y'all. See if y'all can see it.
Oh
But
yeah.
that's all the information on there. So Brandon, I know you was gonna probably ask me that at some point. So that's my information, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to reach out, cool. And you're not just reaching out to me. You're also reaching out to inside the locker room because those are my brothers. And what's said to me is said to them, and Ben can tell you that. So I'm not a one man show. I'm not no Lightning McQueen. No, I'm a one man show. No, I'm not. I'm not that type of person. I'm unselfish. I've been a team player all my life, but I just never thought I would see the day where I actually will meet Ben, Adam, and Deuce because Deuce reached out to me and told me like, "Hey man, we want you to be a part of our show," and I'm just like, "Okay," and I was nervous, but to God be the glory. We've skyrocketed ever since, and like Ben was just saying, we reached 1,000 followers on our HBCU Central platform. Me and Deuce. We're working heavily to promote HBCUs because HBCUs they're not getting a lot of hype compared to all these other all these other big schools. But what me and Deuce is, we're doing this to not just help university, but we're also doing this to help communities within those HBCUs. So I'm just grateful that we reached 1,000 followers, and hopefully we can reach 2,000 at some point.
The sky is the limit for you guys, absolutely. And I know you're doing stuff with our guy Mark Livingston as well, and he can't be here tonight because he's actually coming back to South Carolina tomorrow morning. He's leaving to fly back here, so but he always sends his best. Ben, man, we've heard Michael, but what other adventures are you personally going to be going through in the next few weeks as well?
So, I mean, this summer I'm really just trying to enjoy it, but next fall semester I'm going to be, appointed the head sports writer at Kane University, the university that I attend, and I'm going to be going to a lot of the football and basketball games at the university I attend. But not only that, but sort of what I've been up to recently. Recently, I was just in Philadelphia for the ODAAP's event. Mekhi Lemon, first round pick from the Philadelphia Eagles, held a sort of little football camp, little sports combine. It was really cool seeing him give back to the community. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to lately and what's ahead of me. Nice.
And I talked to Adam, and apparently when he sent me the video, he's got to go to a whale watching tour. That's pretty awesome. That is definitely a bucket list thing for me to do because I want to go and do whale watching too. So
whale watching tour. Y'all should have seen me laying out by the damn river today.
Isn't that how your arm got out of socket, man?
Yeah, isn't that how your arm got out of socket?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, also, Michael, before I forget,
Go back.
Before I forget, Michael, piece of advice, man. Something that Brandon knows this already. Remember this, man. She's always right.
Yeah.
Just remember that. Just remember that. Just remember that. Even if you're
she's not,
right,
she is.
Even if you're 100% right.
Exactly.
She's always.
And I realize
That'll keep the peace, man.
Yes.
That'll keep the peace. So just
the thing I like about life is that life is a lesson every single day. And I realize that, in our marriage, man, that, even if you have an opinion, I got my door closed today. even if I have an opinion, don't matter. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
You know what, Brandon? We should start a relationship talk show on this network.
Oh,
we should start a relationship thing on the network.
Anyway, no, we are not doing that.
I give the number one.
Because Shane gives the best advice, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny that you're getting. But it's funny though too, Michael. The fact that Matt is giving you marital advice from somebody who's never been married.
Yes, I am. You might as well say I am. You might as well say I am.
No, not till you have that ring on there, sir.
Hey, listen.
You might as well say it.
I'm accepting of any advice, but let me also say this right quick. Brandon, I heard about your knee, man. I don't care if it's been 14 to you. I don't care about none of that. Listen, God is working on you, okay? And some people have fast, medium, slow healings. That's just what it is, but it's not like he's not working on you. So, regardless of what Shane or Matt are saying, man, as long as you are able to do what you're doing, like right now, you're doing something right now. So that's God giving you strength. And I'm going to say this now. I'm a sports talker, but I'm also a man of God. I'm a spiritual man. I'm a spiritual sports talker. That's just me. I don't know if there's many like me, but I'm a spiritual person. That's just me. If y'all get tired of me,
I'm with you.
Hey, I'll jump off right now. Right now.
Trust me, Michael. Trust me, Michael. Nobody has more appreciation for Brandon's knees than I do. He was my rebounder back when we played ball. So nobody has more appreciation for Brandon's knees than me. So trust me, I want him to make a full 100% recovery. So we can get back out on that court again and we both be hurt.
I'm gonna be the old people. I'm gonna catch you.
I'm just gonna give him some hard time because of the age.
Hey, he's working, but let me also say this.
Only 5 years behind.
As far as the summer goes for me, I'm working. say you funny, bro. But This man is geeked in the background, bro. Like, I just had to say that right there. Like, man, Shade is fun, but nah, you guys are my guys, man. I love coming back on here. First and foremost, I love coming back on here. I love everything that y'all doing. But let me also say this. You know, the this July, this 4th of July, is very family oriented because my wife's grandmother, she was just awarded to run a parade in Spring Hill, Louisiana. Now I don't know if some of you know where that's at, but that's on the borderline of the state of Louisiana and going into Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah. You know, I'm excited to see her be a part of that, being in that parade. You know, she's such a very God fearing person. You know, I think she's 86, 87, and the Lord is just constantly blessing her. She's still in good spirits. She's still able to do things. She's still able to walk. She's in good health, and I can be more proud and grateful for her to be a part of that parade in Spring Hill. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. As far as me, you know, I got accepted into Southern Shreveport, so I'm getting stuff situated with that, going into mass communications, trying to get everything situated so I can start in August. Trying to get that degree so I can do basically what God has on my heart, and that's to grow in the sports industry and be the person that I am now, and that's just being as real and positive as possible. To for each and every fan base, even regardless of us in the NFC South. You know, all of us are working, whether you're Falcons, Saints, Tampa, whatever. Everybody's working.
Go ahead. Who are you leaving out now?
Listen,
Come on now, Charlotte.
See, I knew you were gonna say something. That's why I didn't say it. But Carolina as well. Listen.
I mean, we only won it last year. I understand.
Okay, Michael, we have to keep reiterating this. But, you know, Shane's team had to rely on the Falcons to give them that division. So,
Where were y'all at in the playoffs last year?
Where were you?
All right. Then we were playing the game, by the way.
And then you guys
Cancun.
Yeah, y'all.
No.
He's got jokes.
We about beat the Rams. We
love
beat
it.
them Rams
Love
in
it.
that game.
I'm trying to spend positive in the NFC South. Like, with all due respect, Shane, can you please leave your grudge to the side, man? I'm trying to spread some positivity on the NFC South, man. Look, I mean,
we'll be all right.
Hey! You gotta understand, Michael. It's been so long since the Panthers won it, man. You know, I mean, we're talking about the days of Cam Newton, man. So it's been so long that sometimes
They forgot what it's like to win.
You know, man. But we're gonna let Shane have it. We're gonna let Shane have it. He deserves it. He deserves it. We let Shane have it. He deserves it.
We won't win anything else. That's the way I pull for him. I'm a superstitious person. As long as I pull against everybody, they'll win.
Shane, let me tell you something. The Panthers gonna find their way. The Panthers gonna find their way. It's not too late for them. It's not too late.
Well, I think they found their way, and it just depends on how long they stay up there.
Nobody has found their way yet. No, I don't care nobody. Every team works on themselves every single year. Ain't nobody finding nothing yet. We still finding houses. We still trying to find our pieces. Okay. Brandon, I know you can agree with me on that. I know the Tigers are working on trying to get themselves together to get the season right. We all working over here, baby. We all working over here.
Hey, we just got to figure out this quarterback situation. We good.
Exactly.
We good.
Anyway, Michael, I just sent you a picture of what my knee looks like. But hey, real quick before I let you guys go, Michael and Ben, can you quickly let everybody know where they can find you guys?
So our YouTube channel is inside. Yeah, our YouTube channel is Inside the Locker Room TV. You can personally find me at NFL Playmakers, at the Z though, at the end of Playmakers. And then Michael is Michael Sports Talk on Instagram. And yeah, we thank you guys for having us on again. It's always a pleasure. It's always good seeing you guys. And yeah,
remember, they're partnered with us too.
Tomorrow.
We enjoy it.
Yeah, being you
Yes.
left them out, but also, if you are an HBCU person, or whether you are an HBCU person or not, let me say this: me and Deuce, we're working to uplift every single HBCU to the best of our abilities. It's real sports talk over there. I can care less if you're a Jackson State, whether you're Grambling, whether you're Southern, whether you're North Carolina A&T, or
South
whatever.
Carolina State, North Carolina
Yeah,
A&T,
South Carolina State, yes.
all of
All
them.
of it.
We live every single HBCU, every single HBCU. As a matter of fact, we got an episode coming up Sunday. It's University of Maryland Eastern Shore. He's a former softball coach. He'll be on the show with me and Deuce on Sunday at between 6:30 and 7 p.m. So if you are a HCU person, please, we will have the recording. We'll post that on inside the locker room. But like I said, we just reached 1,000 followers, and y'all, we've only been in this for 7 months. We've only been in 7 months. We started in January. We started January this year, and I don't know, the fame and the love that everyone's been giving us. It's just been crazy. Me and Deuce, we've been having people DMing us left and right. So we're trying to uplift every single community because, as I say all the time, we're all in this together. Whether what's going on out there in the country today or in the world today, we're all in this together. Whether it's Sports Nutz inside the locker room, we're all in this together. But like Ben just said,
Amen.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be on this show. I'm grateful for what you guys are doing. I'm super proud of you guys. I don't even know how many subscribers y'all got. To be honest, I stopped counting. Y'all, yeah.
12,105.
See, I don't stop counting. Y'all over there in the darn K section. I ain't even finna even try to get that number correct. But
But I will tell you this: you guys are a part of us because you're our partners with us, and man, we have an absolute blast having you guys on always. But I'm gonna let you go because we're close to time. But I'm gonna let you guys know. Follow my guys, Ben. Follow my guys, Michael, Deuce, Adam, everybody you saw here tonight. Please give
Inside
them
the
love.
locker room. Inside the
Yes,
locker room for sure.
give everybody that came on our show tonight absolute love, and we greatly appreciate you. Ben, Michael, we'll talk to you soon. Sound good, guys?
Yes, sir. Grace and peace
Sounds
be
good.
upon you.
Catch you guys.
All right, take care.
Remember, guys, just stay consistent. Just
Yes.
consistency. That's it. Just stay
Consistency is the way to do it.
All
We'll
right,
talk to you
Ben.
soon.
All
All right, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ben. See, it's always good to talk to them. They're our guys. Before we let you guys go, though, I want to give you.
I forgot Michael was a Saints fan. I forgot about that.
Real quick, here's the upcoming episodes that you guys don't know. We will be back with you on Tuesday, July the 7th, episode 244. It'll be Tony Feely, the PA announcer for the Memphis Redbirds, the AAA affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals. And then on Friday, July the 10th, episode 245, we will have Tony Gladstone back. As you know, our Tony Knows Ball series, always good to see with him. And then episode 246, this was a big one, Tuesday, July 14th. Jason J. McElwain, whose story was on ESPN years ago, joins the show. You're not going to want to miss this one. His story is pretty emotionally charged. I mean, my wife really enjoyed watching it too. So also give a special shout out to all of our members of the nuttysportstalk.com crew. Anthony, unfortunately, was not going to be able to come on because they are dealing with tornadoes tonight. So hopefully he is safe. So with that being said, for everybody who tuned into the show tonight, listen live on 95.5 KFCE, TigerNation.live, and everywhere else around the country and our international audience. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. We're not done yet. As you guys see, we're at 12,105. Let's get to 15,000 before Thanksgiving. And Shane and I would really, we've put our heads together. We think we can get to 20,000 by New Year's Eve.
Maybe. Hopefully.
We think. So with that being said, for everybody tuned in, thank you guys so much. Matt, it is time. Give everybody your final quick goodbyes, sir.
Yeah, guys, continue to enjoy the World Cup and continue to enjoy sports this weekend. Don't get flagged.
As you see. Whoops. And Ben, oh my gosh, Ben. Shane, it's that time. Give your final quick goodbye, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Looking like y'all look like, don't you?
As always, everybody, we appreciate the likes, follows, subscribes, everything that goes along with it on all of our socials. May the good Lord bless you. Peace, love, and bacon grease.
Peace, love, and bacon grease. And as I always tell you guys, peace up, A-Town down, why it's the greatest sports state ever was. You guys have a fantastic evening. Have a great weekend. And we'll talk to you soon as always. Goodbye.
All right, guys.